Alright, hello everyone, welcome. I want to talk about the JPACT program at ITeLearn.com. JPACT stands for Job Placement and Certified Training. So before I go in and explain about the job placement and certified training, I want to talk about this roadmap that I call when someone wants to go from learning to earning. The first thing we need to do is classification as to assess their current skill level, and then suggest if a basic level or a customized or an advanced training is fine. After good performance on training, we move them into practice project and then into internship or a job. That internship or job can be at any of our locations worldwide or our customers and projects that we are working with, or we would also assist you in this open market. So while this roadmap is okay, the main things about e-learning or general any learning that we talk about is knowledge acquisition, where you learn ABC skills, for example, and then there is a skill development where whatever knowledge you've acquired, you work on hands-on on real project work, that is building systems, applications that users are using. And then we get to the money where the earning is there. But however, the gap that we saw from the skill enhancement to here lagged two things. The first is what I call about a structured way of approaching a job placement. And the job placement that we're talking about is how do we build you to get, rather than I would change this to the job that you're looking for. That's very critical. There are a lot of activities involved. We need to help you build a resume. We have to prepare your profile so that it can be easily marketed, assist you on job boards, interview preparation, help build you the project work and the summary in a right way, teach the etiquettes that are essential to handle telephonic in-person interviews, how do we talk to the end customers or the HR or consultancies in between. So that whole program, when we put together, was assisting in the job placement, and that's good. But the industry needed something more, and they said that, hey, unless we see a certification or you have very strong experience, then we won't consider you for that job. And luckily at ITeLearn, we spent many years in mastering this in teaching software test automation. And for that, we built a program that is called a Certified Selenium Developer Training. And that training primarily covered a lot of aspects beyond software testing. We are covering DevOps today in it. We are covering mobile app and web app developments in it. We are looking at business intelligence and using Tableau. So the whole program that is built will give you exposure to many tools. However, it is currently specialized in QA and software testing. With ITeLearn in the current year 2018, we plan to launch many more new such structured learning blocks where we don't just have videos for your learning, but we will also provide project work based on merit, counseling that is required. You will also require assessment of your skill and this certification programs. All this put together along with the job placement is what we call as JPACT. So JPACT is an amazing course that will introduce you immediately to the software test automation world, but we are coming up with web stack totally, mobile and web app development, business intelligence, AI, machine learning, ERP, DevOps area, third-party products which kind of get popular, to take a few like Trello or Jira, or if you look at even Google Drive, how to use it effectively, or how do you put files in GitHub. Such kind of third-party products which are still essential, which may not fall under any category. And then I felt all this is good, but there is one very important thing, that is the entry to IT. And for entry to IT, there are certain skills that I believe are very essential. One is Microsoft Office. especially Excel. This is mandatory. Basics of coding, that is not a language dependent. I'm not talking about C programming or Java or PHP and so on. Just what is coding in basic. Look at HTML as a sample as to how you can build and complete an application. That gives you a sense of accomplishment. And there are 2 or 3 more areas that I would want to focus. This is all coming towards for learning entry to IT. Logical and analytical thinking and reasoning, very critical. This, I believe, can be tameable, or we can develop skills on it with proper training. And also on air. On air is very simple. How can we work as very effective consultants remotely, work from home? And we can do some amazing stuff if we set ourselves this. This will teach us business etiquettes, project etiquettes, communications, everything. So I believe to entry to IT, this is good. But for those of you who are already specialized, have gone through a lot of hard work, please join me on the next webinar that will happen, where I can introduce you more to this program. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. I really appreciate you joining in. Take care. Have a good